Hello everybody! Welcome back, welcome back! Back to Spring Cultivation. Hope everybody enjoyed the event beforehand. Hello Hydra Fighter, hi Evie, hi Pills. Hope everybody enjoyed the event. We might, depending how long this takes, we might split this into another episode again. Oh King, I love that you just started playing disco. Please, 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 please. Never let me interrupt Disco Elysium. Hello Vesper, hi Acadia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where were we? We are in the middle, sort of the mini game, working on. I don't know if we'll. I'm hoping we might get enough to get Sinclair before the event, or we might. I mean, I guess I can get currency from Mirror Dungeon without doing the exact hack. Oh King, I have technically, I guess I have like DMs on Blue Sky, but I tend to like, and like, I think you can send stuff through Ko-fi. I think message through Ko-fi, but. Yeah, no, I tend to keep things kinda closed. Are you making it? Yes, yeah, is that a Uma Musume thing? Hi Ocean, welcome, welcome, welcome. Achievements and missions, okay, good. Because I'd like to be able to do the fights, assuming we even get to any. So I really want to test them out. I don't know, and then I don't even know. I guess we'll get more like impressions coming up. Like, I don't even know what order now to put everybody in, and like, then what's the ego priority? I'd imagine like Dimension Shredder is pretty important to get that passive up and running ASAP. There's also Ebony Stem is really useful, and then I don't know how we want to deal with who we want to bounce in and out, but we'll figure that out as we get there. That's unfortunate. I did really like Lantern. I'm a LCE Ego Lantern fan. But lifespan, I guess he lasted for a while. Because again, just having someone to start the stack is quite useful if you're really missing any of like the mouse skill 3s early on. And we love Lantern. Hello, lovely Night King. Okay, let's get back in. Cultivate. Head back to the classroom to resume the studies. Yes, please. Let me in. I've been missing it. Oh yeah, all about the poker face. What other... We're still looking for combos. Ooh. No, Dawn and Marceau get kind of paired together sometimes. Chains of Command. Let's see, you're also a morale booster. We're looking more at the like Jin Yong. Was pretty good at that. Well, Otis is the best there. Who might else would go well with Otis? I think we just want to try out like other combos also with Ryoshu. I kind of wish I could remember better which combos I've actually done. You know something? Everyone communicates with their eyes before they even talk. Oh, nice music. So, you better pay attention to what their eyes are saying. Oh, Mahjong! Oh no! I haven't watched Akagi. I might need help with the rules here. Great, that's really great, but I don't know, it just feels kinda... It just kinda feels like an oddly specific subject to be talking about, especially when you're sitting around a gambling table. Sinclair. Given the time limit, this just happened to be the fastest and clearest method of demonstrating and training your abilities to control your emotions. I swear, I had no other ulterior motive. I was practically forced to do this. Wait, stop glaring at... I was like that enjoying us at the table. I'm only briefly visiting my lady to pick up some paperwork. As there is still much work to be done, I'll be leaving in no time. Come on, guy. You know this game needs 4 players. I refuse your invitation. I must say, it's ridiculous for you to force my lady to partake in such base activity. And what audacity to invite me as well. No way, I thought you were more fun than this. Oh, so you think you don't have a chance, huh? Well, I wanna hear. I thought you'd at least be better than me at this game. Fine, I get it. Don't play a game you have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. It's a good philosophy. I subscribe to it. You seriously think your shallow, obvious attempts at goading me into playing this game will work? Uh-huh. What? Sorry? Scrub says what? Scrub? That's like identical to a sprite. So Wade joined the table. Alrighty. The lesson's pretty straightforward. You three will work together to ensure that I don't win this game. In other words, make sure I'm not number 1 by the end of it. Well, that seems easy enough. But be warned, I have the special power to read your minds without hearing even a word out of your mouths. Let me give you a demonstration. Let's see... Sinclair, I can see the corners of your lips twitching while your eyes are suspiciously wandering over there. You're looking to form a pang, aren't ya? Ugh. And Shichu and you... This is like the Love Live clip. And you want this dong tile I've got. Now I know to never ever discard this tile. How'd you know? Honestly, it would have been tougher for us to not know. You can't let yourself be anxious, sure, but don't ever let it peek through. The moment someone smells your weakness, they're going to eat you right up. And where you... Come on everyone, let me see the emote. I'm prepared for this situation. Using the glint of your glasses to hide your eyes, huh? Ew, this isn't gonna be easy. Thank you. Your greatest mistake tonight was allowing me a seat at this table. The assignment was understood. I already know the ready hand you've got there. Oh, you do? Not bad. You're just as much of an open book, my guy. You just need that one Mahjong tile, don't ya? Sorry, not sorry. You're not getting that tile, because it's not there. Gang. I see. They called a gang meld so you can claim the Mahjong, which was the rearmost tile, didn't you? Does that by any chance imply that you somehow know the location of every tile in this game? Nah, no way. I just have this sixth sense for bad vibes. Very well. Never once did I think I would ever step back into this dark world of shadows, but... Oh, very well then. I'll be setting the Hua aside, and... Ew, I'm impressed. They're way too intense. I can hardly get involved. Guys, isn't this supposed to be a class for us? Shh, my lady. The importance of this moment could not be overstated. I see, you swapped out your ready hand, didn't ya? What do you think? 3 Hua tiles in a row, huh? I see you've got some innate luck, too. Very well, then. We'll have to wager it all on this lawn suit. I won. Who? Don't get ahead of yourself. That's a Qingyao Ju to hand. Your downfall was written the moment you forced me to discard Zhang. Oh darn, I lost, huh? Well played. Did you see that, my lady? Did you? Did you? I apologize for that vulgar display, my lady. I will bring some tea. Wei Victoria stumbles out of the room with his shoulders slumped. By playing various games with Rhodia, I didn't just learn how to hide my expressions, I learned how to hide my gesture tells too. Ain't no combos there, it seemed. Let's... maybe... I want to try these two. Ah yeah, courage to confront. Okay, oh, there we go, there's a master. Oh, what did he... Oh! I didn't just learn how to hide my feelings, I learned how to make whatever expressions I want. Finally run around against Rhodia. Okay, yeah, let's work on... Okay, day 17. Upgrade. I want to get more upgrades. Let's... I want to try like Dawn and Merceau. More combos. We need more like this. So... Lotus has the most. I saw right through every assassination method Hong Lu prepared. Morale back. Okay, there's Master. Okay, yeah, you. Oh, and I just remember, I didn't think about it until I couldn't remember all the candidates. I guess we're gonna see Zoe Pan. Everybody's favorite. That's still one of my, I think one of the funniest things coming out of reading Dream of the Red Chamber is seeing Zoe Pan of all characters becoming really popular. The people love him. Oh yeah, let's take a look at... Oh, the passives. Defense level. Spirit of Fixers. Remove the first step. Wow, when hit, gain protection, offense level up, heal 3 SP. Power Torture Technique. Either bind or bleed, gain 1 clash power up. Oh, yeah, okay. That POW, not POW. So this will apply to Ja Ishmael, right? Right? She'll get all these passives now, right? Please? I heard from my big bro that you sent your coins to Big Brother Chu. Every hand, once in circulation, goes round and round until it eventually returns to their original owners. I also heard that some of the Wang family helped with removing the foreign powers from here. Why? I only wanted to prevent this place from getting raw blind. I live here, you know? This is where my wealth lies. I want to see you fight. Well then, can I ask for your public support? Oh, I applaud your audacity in thinking someone who just gave you the moon should be asked for the stars as well. Everyone and their mother knows in whose hands the true political power of Hongyuan lies right now. With that in mind, let's say that I do announce my public support for you. I'm not going to have a voice to speak with by the time the powers that be are done with me. Look, if Big Sis Yuanshan genuinely believes that I'm not fit to be the family hierarch, then I'll happily remove myself from power. But she's affiliated with Q Corp. You seriously believe she has Hongyuan's best interest at heart with all those conspiracies she's been weaving under the surface? All those business deals and clearly skewed policies? I do not. But if you're going to present yourself as the alternative, then you have to be someone concrete enough to rely on. Let me just say that about half of the board of directors' votes may as well be considered abstaining votes. They're keeping their silence because they're afraid of Jia Yuanchun's retaliation. So your remaining task is to convert those silent votes in your favor. Oh, not shaken by that at all, huh? I thought you'd get that lost and wandering look in your eyes. Guess I'll have to work on my poker face. No, most people would have failed to pick that up. You've certainly changed since the evaluation. Your growth shows a lot of promise. Maybe that's why he handed his coins over to you. Well, I guess that's not the only thing he handed over to you, I suppose. Hongyuan's sorrow. Or tomorrow, sorry, sorrow? Anyways, I should probably do as I'm told for now, My cousin will be your opponent today. I won't accept you as my hierarch just yet. Fight me, and prove that you're at least better than I am. Only then I'll accept you. I mean... even by the time... Entrance. Hi Simon, welcome. I wish you could fight the cloud away. Me too. Even by the time like Qingshan was eliminated, like Qingshan survived till the end. She did pretty well. Oh, the other night I finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, look at that rupture. All by herself. The queen. It's really good. I mean, I like animation anyway, and as I was talking in like the debut stream, I like magical girls. I like magical girls, and the only thing I like more than magical girls is A, when they fight, and B, when they sing. So it was kind of perfect for me. It was so fast compared to the other ones. What, do you have something to say to my face? Yeah. Don't give my little bruh. Your little brother? You know who I'm talking about. Do you have any idea of the mess you left behind when you yoinked that kid away? That Buzzcut kid was her little brother? You barely even hold on to your seat, which you're about to lose soon anyway, and you have the gall to give him false hope. I know it's all just politics to you, but kids really believe you, you know. I heard from the kid that you seemed relieved upon hearing what I said. Told me you were happy for once to hear that he had a fun time after being barred from playing with his friends, with how things are in Hongyuan. Shut up. Besides, it's not all just hot air. What? I wasn't making an empty promise when I said I will change Hongyuan to be a place where everyone can live without fear. And for that, I'm gonna protect my seat of power, no matter what it takes. You'll fail. Not with you on my side. We all know what Big Sister Yuanchun's Hongyuan looks like. It'll be exactly the same in essence, and will be the same for the foreseeable future. Tell me, are you sure you're okay with handing over that same burden we've carried all our lives to your little siblings? No, of course not. Wang Qingshan left in a hurry, but the look in her eyes told me there was conflict brewing in here. Oh yeah, Q Corp, I think we're... Yay! Oh, what are you holding? Okay, we gotta give Ishmael. Ooh. We'll get the 9 to 5 combo there. It's his usual weapon. Oh, please be like a big squeaky hammer. Dawn, I want to, but I want to get everybody up to master first, as well as find the combos. I want to believe there's a Heathcliff Ishmael combo here. I was thinking, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think we think Q Corp is actually gonna be where we're going next, which I want to know. Everything about talismans is really interesting to me, like how that all can be worked in. Okay, Heathcliff, what's that's like that Amy Rose hammer. Let's just get rid of the bat. Let's just get rid of the remember bat and have this forever. Look, the like bonking the moles mini game. Now that shows up in a lot of games as its own little mini game. We can have that here. Right up, lads. Listen up. This ain't gonna be like them boring classes you've been sitting through. Just etch remember on the big hammer. Exactly, exactly. You've gotta leave the desk behind once in a while to learn some real life lessons, yeah? Right. Here's the deal. You want to break their morale before the brawl even begins. Brawl? Learn this by heart, and you'll be kicking those twats' arses left and right and center. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. So, Heathcliff, I've got to ask this question. Something about your club seems different today. Looks a lot more colorful, too. Bollocks, lad catches on quick. Not subtle. That way bloke said something about us swinging around a real club. Might come off as too threatening and confiscated it. It's even sparkling. That high-tech weapon. That high-tech weapon cries boop when it hits people. I see. Boy, don't you underestimate me just because I'm holding a different bludgeon. Let's get on with it. Straighten your shoulders, eyes wide open. Let's get cracking. With that, Heathcliff triumphantly raised his newfound weapon toward the sky and made a small boop noise. Boop. Oh, here we go. Shared pain. Oh, 40. Ooh, easy morale. Class success rate minus 10%. Gained an understanding of how I could break the enemy's morale. Class over. Oh, we got judgment containment. Apathetic response. other allies are other allies. Are we gonna have a group fight at some point? Offense level up, gain 2 haste. Let's... Max morale will do that for a moment. Oh, actually, oh, interesting. Actually, pretty similar. I learned the art of mad dogging and decisive action. Okay, morale dropping. We'll fix that. Oh, hello. This time we'll get like Dawn and Merceau. Hello. Oh, it's not Dante. Oh, I mastered already. Balanced stats. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Ocean. Hi, Percy. Welcome. I'm a very old man. Oh, wow. I thought your design was too distinct to just be a one-off. I wouldn't mind fighting you again. No class for Dante, though. This class. After an uncharacteristic pause, Zilu continued. Will be taught by a guest lecturer who has been invited for your tutelage. A guest lecturer? I wasn't informed of this. Where are they? I don't know. Maybe they're lost? I can't even remember your voice. A little bird told me that the venerable Hierarch will give me a bottle of top-notch cloudy wine straight from the Dagawan's brewer. Ooh, there any truth to that, folks? That guy. Should I voice saying which characters have synergy? Yes, I want to try and figure it out. Or just just experiment. Just stopping by to see if I can leech some liquor at this party. Hongyuan's an awfully miserly place. You better spare a shot of liquor for this poor old drifter, won't you? Well, you're clearly not just any poor old drifter. Are you guys acquainted? He tried to kill us. He did kill us. It's the guy who wanted to kill Honglu. He did kill Honglu. Very determined. Breached cutscene rules to do it. He ambushed us in our room after the first round of the Family Hierarch War was over. You what? The Family Hierarch War has been over for a while, and everyone in Hongyuan knows who the winner is. How dare a mongrel like you who only knows how to mooch off other families set foot in here. Looks like I'm going to have to give my clan a stern talking to. How could they let slip a drunk assassin like... I see our youthful hierarch is plenty suspicious. I've been a guest in many places, but please, I am no moocher. Put your worries to rest. I'm only a drunkard who enjoys a cool swig of liquor with scenic landscapes as my bar, the sky as my ceiling, and the dirt as my bed. I find it funny that people started calling the popular sinner ships as the combos in Twitter. That's fun. I like that, because I think the normal... It's not bad to have that, because I think the normal, the way they normally do it, I think on Twitter, is they use the, like, numbers as the ship name. You know, like, 1-2 would be, like, LCB 1-2. The normal is the number, yeah. Occasionally... I'm thinking... I mean, occasionally you get stuff like Heath Mail and stuff. But I guess, like... I use that more in like Western fandom, comboing the names like that together. I think having the numbers are... Some are too long for that. Yeah. I think the numbers work. And then for some reason, this was before the game even dropped. Dawn and Ishmael was LCB OL, which I believe is LCB Orange Lemon. Oh, Night Drifter does have synergies. Ooh. The man who introduced himself as the Night Drifter, the drunken pawn, leaped down, landing with dexterity that betrayed the rags he wore as clothing and the terrible stench of liquor emanating from him. Is he seriously? Bad news, Miss Shi-chan. Apparently Jia Yuan-chun's bestowed upon you a new master. Here to sabotage. Huh? Big Sister Yuan-chun? Jasa wanted us to deliver the message that she was sending a master because, and I quote, I feel a deep sense of trepidation and pity for my dearest little sister, the neophyte Hierarch, who must be struggling left and right without a proper master. Wow, I am beside myself with gratitude. So that's the supposed teacher, this mysterious guy with a mysterious allegiance who might stab us in the back at any time. As you said, the family Hierarch war is over, and even mongrels of Hongyuan know who has the legitimacy here. The incident during the contest was nothing more than business, a job to take care of in return for what compensation they gave me. Hope you don't carry that a grudge in your heart. I'm sure you didn't harm your rivals in the family Hierarch war out of personal vendetta, did you? Sometimes business is just business. I killed young Master Value, for they promised to pay off my bar tab. And I'm here to give the Hierarch a lesson, for they promised to pay off my future tabs. There's nothing to begin by taking your anger out on a gig worker, hand to mouth like myself, don't you think? I'll advise that the optics and the consequences of rejecting a master sent by us by Jia Yuan-chun herself is not going to look too good. I know, it's only gonna make me look worse, and I'd rather not give Big Sister Yuan— oh, one sec. Taxidermy Geniuses does go hard as a ship name. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. I'd rather not give Big Sister Yuan-chun more ammunition to take me down. And you there, we'll have eyes tracking your every move, so don't do anything that might just rouse unnecessary suspicion. Ooh, ain't that a threat? I can hardly taste the wine before such hostility. Despite Sod's dead serious warning, the Night Drifter's response was only a hearty chortle. Before I begin the lesson, I'd like to get an idea of where my to-be pupils are. Now give me a demonstration, if you will. Swing away. That's enough. But I was just getting started? Your form is flawed and your breathing is hollow. Need I see more? Flawed forms often fight in flawed hearts. In other words, your martial arts prowess is amateurish. What the heck? Is this guy serious? I've never had a single master who had anything bad to say about my form. Your arms are straight, and the legs supporting your stances are solid and sturdy. Indeed, most masters would not bother themselves to find fault there. But let me pose this question. Are you, my venerable pupil, satisfied with martial arts that are made to dispatch unskilled peasants and no more? Huh? There's more to this than raw strength. Now take a swing at me instead. Oh right, you asked for it. Dashi-chan takes a powerful swing at the Night Drifter. Your mind outpaces your body. Your intent more transparent than a glass globe. This is like the implication of the nothing personnel kid. And your edge is dull, for it has very little heart for feints. But he deftly weaves his way between her strikes, which fail to even touch the tip of his ragged cloak. You're far too eager to strike. Focus singularly on your opponent, with force distributed unevenly across your body. So you'll fail to cut and gain a little hole as comeuppance. Then the Night Drifter pokes Joshi-chun's back with the twig. Everyone vying for the seat of the family hierarch has to go through it eventually. The first kill. Some say the earlier the better. Mine was when I was 13. Not too early, not too late. Just right. It's already been a few years since my foolish brother's locked himself in his chamber. Last I heard, he was bedridden for a week after ingesting some poison someone had sent to prank him. I'm not going to live like that dumbass. Try to relax your body, won't you? You have a weapon, yes. One mustn't singularly focus on your opponent. Do try to reflect upon yourself and relax. Let the unnecessary strength go, let it flow out of your body. Tensing up as you do will naturally shrink your mind and narrow your vision. Hey, Wei. Should I send Big Bro a silver spoon or something? It wasn't that bad this time, but what if they give him a way worse poison next time? They haven't been shrinking her for these flashbacks. You know young Master Baoyu won't accept your gift, my lady. I doubt he's even seeking the culprit now. Zero interest in anything practical, zero ambition. What a silly, pathetic attitude to have, just how? But, my lady, it wasn't practicality that guided you when you chose to save my life over maintaining your control over the Wu branch. Oh. Some seek the state of anatta, the non-self, but what they seek is the path of Ashura, reserved for the likes of blade fiends. You must learn to let go of everything, except for the self. What kind of life is it to live without stepping over others? Let it all go. The gazes, the pressures, all of it. Instead, face yourself, and only yourself. And feel how light it all becomes. After some thought, Chichun's form visibly relaxes. It wasn't just her form that relaxed. Her pursed lips seemed to have found peace as well. She's got it. Well then, what should we do about you, my overconfident, proud pupil? Will you maintain your grave and cocky silence? I wasn't being cocky. If my memories haven't failed me yet, you were one of young Master Jiao Baoyu's underlings, correct? Yeah, I think he was on talisman duty. Underling. Yeah, however you want to call it, I guess. Sinclair replied with a resigned sigh. Just why do you think it was that? It was that you, specifically you, among his 12 underlings, were chosen to take this class alongside the young Hierarch. Sinclair momentarily flashed a flustered expression, taken off guard by the stranger's sudden, pointed question, but he soon regained his composure and replied, Well, who else besides me would ever go along with these lesson plans? Don Quixote is going to ditch the classes out of boredom. Same goes for Rhodia, and Otis will try to take over the classes. Not to mention what it'd be like to have Heathcliff here, and... Such a loquacious list of excuses. Struck a nerve, did I? How come you know so little about yourself, even less than what I have already learned about you? What are you talking about? A bird that has failed to break its shell. A bird that has failed to break its shell, and time will rot within its confines. I still don't understand what you're talking about. Even as he said so, Sinclair's expression seemed more like anxiety than confusion to me. Prepare yourself to flit away before the rain. You won't get another chance should you miss the opportunity. Then the Night Drifter giggled flippantly, then the suddenly serious attitude nowhere to be seen. Been a while since I let myself babble on for this long. Suppose I can credit my foolish pupils for that. Prepare to swing away. I meditated to empty everything except for the self. I'm still getting there, but I've got the idea. Here's a morale. Oh, Gotta get it up. There we go. Oh, the morning papers! Let's try and get... You drop a bit more. Again, we want to get... Prep time! Hi Mimoid, welcome, welcome! Happy to be able to show it off finally. Okay, that was that missing one. Let's see... That's almost expert. Hey Master, find out your passive. Tanya sword. Let's see. Turn in at 15 plus poise potency, half poise potency, and gain the following effects. All allies including this unit heal 10 HP, all allies including this unit heals 3 SP. Have all removable negative effects from allies including this unit. Whoa! We really should be able to... And then on kill. Oh yeah, Greg and Rhodia, that's a popular ship. Well, maybe not. Okay, you got this. Oh, here we go. The comedy duo. Incredible. Huge success in next class. And here we go. Oh, everybody's favorite. I have to look at these skills. Before attack, the targeted enemy gains +1 blunt resist. Imagine if Ishmael ID got all this. Even just like a smidge. +1 blunt resist is so unintuitive. God of Gamblers. On Clash win without losing any coins, regardless of whether they hit or not. If every coin flipped by that skill down to the final coin flipped heads, the final coin deals 30% damage. We at least deserve, like, event mandated uptie 5 for Ishmael. Specifically. Am I glad I got my head screwed back on? It's a precious sight to watch everyone all freaking out about this child's play. All the missed news I've been hearing since I opened my eyes in the recovery room sound very enticing. I really wish I was there to watch it all. Half the family heads getting arrested for treason. The seat of the family hierarch going to some inexperienced kid from the Jia family. Not to mention how my lovely little sister had her engagement called off, and how she's now been branded as a traitor to her own blood. All the entertainment in the world seems to have happened during my little nap, don't you think? You didn't even show your face at the regular assembly. I doubt you have any concern for the future of the Hongyuan. So just what are you doing here? I just thought I'd have some fun. Really? No better reason. Do it for the content. Are you 55, 55?
좋아, 구조를 파악했어.
No, you clash! You have better speed. You clash with the skill 3. I think that's your... whatever skill number that is. With your skill 2.
봉황이 날개처럼.
Oh, look at that!
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면
Look at that!
전부 보인다고. 지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
Wow. Finishing pose. Bookpan would try to would be the sort to try a career in IRL streaming. Just a prank bro streaming. Will I stop now? Decapitate me like my last death, or stab me in the heart, cut my limbs to ribbons. Listen, this duel is just a spar, okay? We don't have to kill each other for this to end. Now isn't the time. Now isn't this frustrating? You have the opportunity of a lifetime right before your eyes, and you're too weak to use it. You have everyone who fights you on every step of your way coming to you, practically presenting their heads on a silver platter, and you're just gonna let them slink away with these scratches? Get your act together. Family Hierarch war is over, and I'm not gonna kill someone just because they're being a bit uncooperative. You have any idea how long it will take for you to gain even a morsel of power by playing this fool's game? Hey, want to hear a little tip on how you can firmly establish your position as the family hierarch? Kill me in the most horrible, painful, hideous way you can imagine. And hang my corpse by the entrance of that assembly hall over there. Use me to send a clear message. And station every single one of your Heisho packs between every pillar at the assembly hall. And if anyone dares to speak against you, yep, chop off their head before they can get another word out. 5 days. It'll only take 5 days before everyone starts eating out of your hand. And that's how you establish yourself as the hierarch. Here is power. No, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm here to make Hongyuan a place where its people can live without fear. I thought you of all people might understand. I remember how you used to hate hurting people, more so than anyone else. Man, what a boring answer. That was duller than even my dullest expectations. It'll only take a few years until you break, until you become just like them. Just like the family hierarchs of the past who couldn't help but ruthlessly weed out any seeds of resistance. Just how many people here do you think still have any grip on their sanity? Maybe I'm only a few years away from becoming guy shuffling aimlessly around Dagon Yuan. You can only hope I won't be a slobbering mess by the time that happens. If something's entertaining's gonna happen, I can only hope that it happens while I'm still sane. Dry Pan sauntered away, but Yashi-chun found it difficult to move on. Excellent work, my lady. You have passed the 4th exam with flying colors. You've certainly crushed them for underestimating you. I'm crossed arms. You know it's serious when there's a new sprite. My lady? Yashi-chun seemed deeply engrossed in thought. Oh no! Morale. I gotta boost that. Trust Project Moon. Well, I thought it might be. That could be what sleep means, but... Ready and Marcel, that could be a combo. My lady seems to be in a particular mood today. It's all useless, isn't it? Useless. It's all useless. Shichun? When these classes end and you guys all leave, I guess I'll be spending my days worried to death that an assassin could pop up out of nowhere and kill me at any moment. Consumed by so much paranoia and worry that I'll start twitching at shadows cast from lamplights. It's interesting coming to this after, like, time killing time, where part of, like, the point is, even if you come in wanting to change things for the better, you... I mean, I compare it to, like, the Joyce quote, the famous one from Disco Elysium, where you just sort of get, like, subsumed by the system. It's okay to, like, be optimistic, but sometimes, like, the system is just so strong and ingrained. What was the plan for really changing things? So, would it mean anything for me to, you know, prove to them that I deserve to be the family hierarch? I spent my whole life trying to prove to everyone that I have the will and determination to become the family hierarch. And now I have to prove to everyone that I deserve to keep it? For those guys who only thought in their empty heads is how they can expand their rooms. Mr. Wei, have you ever heard of playing hooky before? Playing hooky? Is it a use of euphemism for eliminating your enemies? Well, I've rarely done it back when I was in school, but when there's too much going on in your head, you just skip school and go out to play. You can also call it a mental health day. Oh-ho! I've only done it once myself, after a friend talked me into it. I agree, it seems that the time for my lady to clear her head has come. Very well, let us play just one hooky. What are you guys doing? Come on, let's get moving. I gotta prove myself, don't I? I gotta have those guys' approval, don't I? Is in a really bad mood today, huh? My lady, have you visited the backyard by the Lushui Hermitage as of late? No, but I know what happened there. They threw in a few dead bodies from the massacre a decade ago, turned the pond foul, and decided to bury the whole thing. Indeed they did. The stench was so overwhelming and toxic that corpses of animals and plants could be seen floating on its surface, eventually turning the pond into a festering black bog. People passing by had to plug their noses or risk passing out. So why even bring up something awful like that? It seems that a tree had taken root there, my lady, amidst all that rot. A willow. The willow tree reached deep into the pond with its roots, clearing it of the foul grease, cleansing the water. And one day, we found it clear and glittering, thriving with other aquatic plants growing within. It's recovered from the rot, becoming a normal, clear pond surrounded by leaves and moss. Some months ago, they introduced a few carps in there, and when they checked again, they were just as vivacious as they were on their first day there. Would you like to pay the pond a visit? If it is alright with you? Jichun didn't seem to quite buy his explanation, but she followed him anyway. You weren't kidding. I've avoided this place for so long. Why is there a shark? Oh, but koi are so beautiful. I never thought it could be this clean again. I can hardly believe that this pond used to be a rotten bog. All that happened was that this tree happened to take root here. What matters, my lady, is patience and determination. Of course, this place had slipped my mind then, as I was quite swamped with work, but the world has a stronger capacity to heal itself than one might imagine. Recovery will follow, as long as there is a steady root to rally around. After a long break that seemed to freshen even our hearts. Nice, you're making good progress. Your form, the light in your eyes, I think you've certainly improved in all aspects. I dare say you've had some change of heart too. Yeah, I do feel a tad more comfortable than I did before. Yay! No Rhodium or so combo. Mandatory Heathcliff. Okay, good. We want to bring that up. Here we okay. And then we'll finish with getting morale. I just want to get these. Roche also gets to expert. Cancon. Right, class, here's a new task to help you lot learn how to break your enemies' morale. The moment you shrink in front of your enemies, you've already lost, so don't. No matter how many there are or how threatening they look, yeah? Take me, for example. Have I ever turned tail and fled like some milksop, no matter what no matter what enemy we were up against? Kinda disappeared at one point. I don't think you ever had. Wait, you have a whole identity dedicated to like running away. Leave it to the nerds to waste time coming up with strategies or what have you. Listen, there ain't a problem in the world you can't solve by boldly rushing in head first. Ishmael and Otis would have boldly rushed in head first to shake him by his lapels if they'd been here. Here's what I think. Neither of you got enough pluck. That's why neither of you could stay shied against those buggers back at the assembly hall, am I right? Dashi-chun maintained her silence, the old scar in her pride growing sore again. So let me help you lot grow some backbone. Try getting mad at me. No need to shrink, lad. Stand proud. Well, okay, but how could I... Don't worry about offending me, yeah? I can take it. Unlike you two, I built up enough thick skin for all kinds of insults thanks to my years in the backstreets. I'm bloody invincible. Yeah, well... Shut up, Heathcliff. Good lad. You're hardly even a teacher, man. This class sucks. All you're doing is up there standing around trying to look cool. Ooh, that one's got to sting a little. That's it, you little... That's what I would have said back in the day. And I probably would have struck you with this hammer. I mean, my club. But I've changed too. And so did you. I can see that fire in your eyes has grown. Remember this feeling, yeah? I will. Now, let's practice. It looks like the both of you have the perfect sparring partner in each other. Grab your weapons, the both of you. You mean us? Me and Chi-chun? I grew my backbone by getting into fisticuffs with the boys during my Backstreets days. They break my arm, I break their legs in return. See what I mean? Is that what besties is supposed to mean? Dashi-chun asked with considerable confusion. Well, let's do this, I guess. You don't want me to go easy on you, do you? I don't. Are we actually getting... training fight? Yeah! Let's see. Oh, look! Growth. Just those. Downward slam. Stick combo. Clash to win. Deal 30% damage. Level 55. Powerful swing. Rupture counter. Growth. Okay, clash lose. Deal minus 80% damage dealt by this skill. Cannot stagger the target. Unbreakable coin. A lot of rupture and damage. Panic recovery. Fix panic. Overwhelmed. Termination. When recovering from stagger, gain 1 attack power up. Oh, look. Oh. Roots of Education. Upon entering the stage, gain Thrashing to Hatch based on the sum of Zhiyong and Ren gained from classes. Heal 10 SP every turn, gain 1 min max speed, gain 1 attack power up and 1 protection every turn. Base skills gain 1 clash power. 4 offense levels, 4 defense levels, protection. Turn start. If this unit is staggered, recover and stagger, gain a sign. Every skill used after this activates becomes unbreakable coins. Sparring complete. One who seeks to be born must first destroy a world. Deal 30 SP next turn. Expires at turn end. The sign. Okay, Shichun, I believe in you. You've got like particle effects now.
좋아, 구조는 파악했어.
I'd save that for more poise. That would be my advice.
꽃처럼 화려한 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼
Oh, look
날카롭게.
at that!
그
Got bleed?
해결사의 역경에 비하면
Oh, Heathcliff's helping. That might be cheating. Powerful swing.
꽃처럼 화려한 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게. 전부 보인다고.
I want to see like the cut-ins.
동료를 포기하지 않아.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I killed Sinclair this turn. Didn't get to see his reversal. Doggo, hi little dog. Oh, do you want to see too? Okay. You can get up. Daisy. Honestly, this fight needs to be tuned better. Shichun kind of eats him alive if you trained her well. I wonder about like how the training goes, because I've just been sort of just focusing on balancing it and keeping morale up. Can it go like really poorly? If you just, I guess if you just do no morale, but it's like kind of cool to see him come back. I want to see it. All right, that's good enough. Like, isn't that the point of red coins? That we can see the cool stuff? Well, yeah, lad, that was much closer than I thought. But, match. Geez, don't most people usually lose steam the longer a fight gets? What the heck was that at the end? Oh no, it's Cannon. The two of them clashed with everything they learned, and with all they learned up until the lessons began. I thought for sure that Jia Shichun would come out on top without breaking a sweat, given that Sinclair wasn't using an identity, and the tough training Jia Shichun had as a family hierarch candidate, but perhaps thanks to the Night Drifter's teachings, or thanks to that mark on his forehead, I saw a glimpse of Sinclair I'd only seen in a select few mirror worlds. You alright, Sinclair? Yeah, it's not like we were going at it with real weapons, and the fight ended before it got any further, thankfully, so I'm not hurt or anything. I'm feeling a bit of fever on my forehead, though. It didn't seem like Sinclair noticed the single, yet clear red line that appeared on his forehead. It's not like anything bad happened when that mark manifested back in La Mancha Land, but considering that Damien and Rim were the only other people who had ever shown that mark, I couldn't help but worry a little. Hey, you ever run away from home before? Where's this coming from? Going by the way you're acting, it's clear to me that you're a homebody, but there's something behind your eyes that tells me that your life hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows. I wouldn't call it running away from home. It's more like I left home because I didn't have a choice. I was gonna say, I wouldn't even call it... There was no home. How did that feel? Like I was melting away into nothing. I suddenly had to face the whole terrible world all on my own. And that was so overwhelming that I'm sure you can't quite commiserate. You've been on top of your game your whole life after all. I did leave Daguanyuan by my own volition, but if I'm being honest, and here's something I never told Wei, I felt unutterably lost. There was so much they had to do, so much responsibility. I guess neither of us were that ready for the world when we left home. I feel just as lost back home, though. Ah, and there's Heathcliff too. He also left home. Some time ago we paid a visit to the manor he grew up in. Heading home must have been pretty exciting for him. You have no idea how much of the journey back he spent gussing up and primping his hair. Oh, careful. Careful. Something just came up. Class dismissed. Easy, easy. Here we got a master. How to prepare for war passive, how to survive passive. Take a look at those. Counter start heals 10 SP, gain 2 offense level up, 2 defense level up. In this encounter, when this unit takes damage that brings their HP down to 0, nullify that damage. Then this unit's HP cannot drop below 1 for the turn. But we still have Heathcliff. Like how? How? What are we even supposed to say here? Maybe... So we have that combo. Is there like... Actually do this. I think... If we get something else here... F-A-F-O. Oh, for Sinclair. Hey, Master. TCOC, taking care of children. Master. Body morale restored. We got, I think that's... Ooh! My bestie and a rival. Turn start. If Sinner Sinclair is participating in this battle, this unit and Sinclair both gain 2 offense level up and 2 defense level up. Does not count if he is a backup unit. All Ryoshu combos only give bonus to Sinclair. I want to end with... Let's see. We haven't gotten any... Yeah, we haven't really used you. So, are you gonna teach us any techniques? It's only been a few days since your training began, yet my other martial arts masters would teach me their secret techniques. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's what's got you pouting all lesson. Can we learn secret extra red coin technique? Ooh, and that's some good wine. Very well, I'm in the mood. Let me teach you a useful trick. Really? Tell me, what did I teach you to do as you swung your sticks? Forget all those things that put pressure on me, and face nothing but myself and my movements. That's only the start of it. First, emptiness of sound. A slight friction from the tips of your toes, the ruffle of your clothes, your breaths. Erase them all. Erase every ripple and echo you leave upon this world. The Night Drifter stands before us, but his presence becomes as hazy as mist. Despite the wild movements, we hear nothing. I mean, I was just thinking back. Was there... In Dream of the Red Chamber, there's like the monk and the priest. Who I guess were like among my sort of guesses, like sort of mysterious master characters, who like give guidance to Value, and other characters. And that was my sort of, if there's anybody who were gonna join Damien's group in Dream of the Red Chamber, they were sort of like the most likely. So I could see him like standing in for those characters. Second, emptiness of form. To have a form is to provide your foes with clues and predict your next move. Forget weapons in your hands, forget your structured forms, break the molds, become the flow, let only your will remain. Randomness seeps into his movements until all semblance of pattern becomes lost. There was something clownish about his unpredictable movements. They were also so hypnotic and floaty that Jashichun and Sinclair couldn't look away. Last, emptiness of mind. Try not to force the direction of your heart. Empty your desires and intentions both. Stab without thinking, penetrate without gazing. I guess we are sort of doing this because we're rating, in a sense. Both Jashichun and Sinclair's necks were marked by small imprints of the twig that pressed their skin. And Zulu, who had been standing next to me all along, had leaped a small distance away, seemingly deep in thought. And my neck hurts too. Guess I wasn't spared from the lesson. I wonder if this fits that saying Isang utters from time to time. To lose one's nose with eyes open. Immerse yourselves. Make sure your descent is slow and gradual. You've been focusing entirely on the self with your swings thus far, so you should find it quite easy to reach the state of emptiness of mind. Didn't I just say that one must take it slowly and gradually? Empty your mind already? I'd have taught you my everything had you entered under my tutelage long ago. Am I doing this right? No, wait, I need to relax more. So our new Hierarch has found herself the clue to emptiness of form. What technique is this? All just movements at the end of the day. I find it entirely unnecessary to give them those flashy names. A truly secret technique should come without one. It's a good point, but they're fun. Yeah. Well, it's still supposed to be our ultimate move, right? Wouldn't it be more official to give it a name? Well, in that case... Ooh, that's some good wine indeed. I guess we'll go with something like... Bastard Sleep. Unrestrained Ripples. That name sucks. The class comes to an end with an ultimate move that was probably named in haste. Lulu, who had been observing the class from a distance, approaches the Night Drifter. Been a while since I saw someone give a lesson like this, starting from its very fundamentals. Hardly can one find a pupil willing to slowly learn from the very fundamentals in a world of infinite technological advancements like the Veil. I am only fortunate enough to have found two pupils who are indeed willing. your gait, your tone. For you, among the 10 blades of the east. Now, it seems entirely unnecessary for you to dig, as I don't quite recall putting anything on your tab. Put your futile questions to rest, for I have no answers to give. Past is like smoke. I've long emptied any history worth delving into. Hello. Oh, hi, Levitrine. Hierarch of Hunyuan's passive improved. Look at that. Let's see. And that's going into Renmi to bring up what's the most she Faust really. When we want a morale booster. At least a former 10 Blades of the East. I mean, there's definitely somebody. I can't say I was expecting that. Actually, maybe... I want to end with the morale going up. Well, I'm supposed to teach this class, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do here. It's not like I can suddenly teach you guys to hear the fathoms of other people's hearts. I mean, strategy? Strategy? Yeah, it's not like we can suddenly have a heart-to-heart out of nowhere, right? And that is precisely why I've installed this box called Messages from the Hearts by the door here when the lessons first began. Messages from the Hearts? The greatest strength of Messages from the Hearts is its anonymity. Here people can anonymously share the concerns that have been eating away at them without the fear of judgment. Yeah, this seems like a great idea. I can see how everyone can be more honest about their feelings behind the masks of anonymity. The box is quite heavy. It seems that everyone's been making quite the liberal use of this. I'd be able to guess. Let's see. The one on the bottom has to be the first message. Let's see what it says. Well, I've got to ask, do those consultations even do anything? Does this mask of anonymity even do anything? I mean, we have all the observations logs. Also, what's the point of these messages anyway? If you gotta whinge at their face. Well, I ain't got much else to say, so, I've got one. My neighbor next door keeps making weird noises at night, so do something about that, yeah? Something about a smoking head over and over again. The point is, it's been getting on my nerves. If that doesn't get taken care of in a week, I'll deal with it in my own way. Deal with it how? It's all just personal grievances. Let's see what the next one says. Who dares harrow the executive manager with such useless, weak-minded complaints? Hi, Otis. If you're going to continue wasting the executive manager's precious time and cause them trouble, I will personally hold you responsible for that blunder. You best prepare yourself for consequences. Wow, it's like she's right here, speaking right into my ear. Never thought written words could cause hearing damage. Moving on. I need more. I need more to know what voice. I don't know if it's just me, but someone's probably been spying on these papers, huh? Okay, here we go. Oh, I guess paranoia. I've got proof too. I folded this piece of paper up into a padlock knot shape, but whoever spied on it did a pretty bad job of replicating it. Yeah, knots. Oh, and another thing, my compass disappeared. It's the compass I got for surviving the hellish depths of the Belmort trenches. Putting my freight dog down. We're going to have to re-establish some house rules soon. A theft report? Did one of you steal your compass or something? No way. We never steal from each other, no matter how hard things get. Something troubles me. Oh, finally. Someone finally submitted a real concern here. Was it the Type A wire that caused the explosion, or was it caused by replicating the clamp part from the shattering gear? The likely answer is to be found. Do not concern yourself with this message. Well, that's that, I guess. Look, I felt like I should really share this with everyone. This one might be something serious for once. Can't just let this slip away like nothing happened, you know? That's a Rhodia thing. Yeah, I'm talking about the incident that happened aboard Mephi some time ago. Remember how someone smashed an alarm clock against Dante's head while they were sleeping? No one ended up figuring out what happened there, right? Why the ominous music? You're going to have to bring me up to speed on this. Oh no! Oh no! We got like Danganronpa blood. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know exactly when this was, but there was a loud shattering noise right outside at night. We all ran out to see what happened. But no one managed to find any credible clue, so I guess we just let it slide? Anywho, Dante said they were A-okay, so we just moved on from it, but... I'm telling ya, I saw what I saw. I saw Greg's bug arm. So here's my guess. What if he happened to lose his balance while carrying that alarm clock with one hand? You know what I mean? I'm trusting the anonymity thingy on this. Gregor, he wouldn't. The alarm clock, broken due to shock at the time of the incident, was pointed precisely at 22:32. And at that hour, only 2 individuals were awake for the night watch duty. Guys, this is turning into like a whole investigation. That's my favorite kind of event. Around 10:02 o'clock, one of the 2 individuals who were on night watch duty was. Yeah, Miss Faust was one of them. Oh hey, Dante. Didn't you have a brief conversation with Faust that morning? Now I think back on it. I did have a talk with Faust that day, briefly. Faust made a few criticisms on my command style, and she was right, but I pretended not to hear her because I didn't have anything to retort with. Don't tell me Faust actually held a grudge against me for that. So, fellas, I don't think anyone's noticed this, but... Hey, bud. I noticed a dusting of cigarette ash near the shattered alarm clock. As you know, Manager Bud, there's only 2 among us who smoke. But one of them stayed put in his own room, you know what I mean? There's a witness, too. Unless that witness is a cowardly liar, I'm sure she'll come forward and tell everyone exactly what happened that night. I shall prove unto thee that I am no cowardly weaver of lies. In truth, among numerous cosplays I had wished to accomplish was the duo of Captain Scorps and the One-Eyed Navigator. Aha! To explain the lore of Captain Scorps, this tale beginneth, verily, in year 757. After a very long read. Alas, the possibility of procuring a scorpion arm proved more dubious than one could have expected. Thus I did convince young Gregor to join voices with me, to cosplay together and capture our glorious forms in photographs. It was pity he had no pipe, only a cigarette between his teeth. And young Ishmael's compass was to be the captain's trinket, and for that purpose I had briefly borrowed it from her room. Oh, woe's me, for I regrettably spilled an entire can of tuna, another prop, and the compass was swallowed by its greasy juices. Despite my best efforts to restore it, The tunny aroma lingereth still. I beg thy forgiveness, Manager Esquire. Well, at least we now know who took Ishmael's compass. Frustrating. T, C. G, W, and ampersand. M, T, L. Is this like a code? Sinclair, translation please? Yeah, trying to parse that from written text is usually way harder. I was gonna say, can you not do it if it's not spoken? I normally try to read the speaker's tone and the general context of her words, so... Unfortunately, the plot thickens. Guys, are we actually gonna try and find the culprit? Nausea bubbled inside me like I'd just been reminded of a persistent itch I'd managed to forget. It's like someone shoved a tuning fork in my head. Guys? Alright, that's it. Clockhead, read up. I'm gonna confront the sod and tell him to tell it like it is, if there's something bugging him, instead of whinging in his sleep. Now where is he? Hey, nice. I mean, it looks like this anonymous person's trying to get to the bottom of this. I feel like at this point, we might even know the sinner's handwriting. Dante. Fare you well. It is I, the sinner first in the order. Apologies are in order. Ever since the incident, I could hardly lull myself to a restful sleep. In truth, it was none other than myself who pummeled your head with a clock. To explain this, one must first explore. The sentence cuts off. As this part of the paper has been torn off. Worry not about what exists no longer. I'll not embark on a multiloquent describing of excuses. I write before you in shame and express my willingness to accept any punishment you see fit to dole out. I seek nothing but your forgiveness. Can't believe the culprit was that sinner. Good thing he fessed up, but doesn't something feel off about the whole thing? Is he covering for someone? What if he's just trying to take the heat? It seems to me that the #1 sinner doesn't want to share the story any further. Maybe it's best we not dig into it unnecessarily. Oh, hello, Dante. I was taking a walk near here when I found a piece of paper somebody tore off, so I'm returning it here. Hope it finds its way to the original writer. Thus returns the #1 sinner's paper. This has to be the key to solving this case. I hurriedly unfurled the paper. The truth of what transpired. You ever find yourself wondering? Oh, wondering if that crackling fire-like thing on top of the manager's head is hot like real fire? Or if it would not give off any heat? Have we not experimented with this before? Asked. Curious, right? Don't worry about Isang. Not like we have any other way to tell other than touching it ourselves. Indeed. Unproven phenomena cannot be confirmed without direct means of observation. Their sleep must have been pretty tired. Indeed. The ticking noises have shrunk in volume. It seems that we have just shared a thought. What if we were to just quickly check while the manager's asleep? Perhaps the sound of phlegm sinking past my gullet makes far too much noise for this task. Yeah, well, I'm just finding out how loud my heartbeat can get. And Claire, you might be better suited. You're wearing gloves. You're getting a burn identity this event. Isang? The alarm next to the manager. It's about to go off. You have a minute at most. I shall interface with the timepiece. Look at you rats, playing a played out prank. Who is this group? And that is indeed the full tale of what has transpired. Under the lens of hindsight's illumination, it would almost appear that I'm making a secret accusation of a fellow of mine. It would be easier on my heart to simply assume the entire weight of culpability myself. And that's where it ends. The culprit was right under our noses the entire time. Come on, Sinclair. Sorry, Dante. I should have been upfront about it, but... Otis was so animate about utterly punishing the culprit, I couldn't bring myself to, you know? Can't deny that. Let's tell you the truth in time. I'll tell you another truth. I think I might have an idea as to why I've been made a student alongside Mishi-chan. It must have been something that the company was expecting from me, but it's just not showing up, so... They must be making me take these classes to compensate for it. Everyone else is boldly facing their own issues and slowly overcoming them. Maybe? Well, I'm still here, feeling like I'm stagnating in place. They've been telling me that my time's yet to come, but... You got a Millie song, though. You did! You did better than some. Hey. Your food? Okay, I'm just gonna be right back, okay? Giving my free dog some food. Okay, back. Thank you, thank you. It's funny that Rhodey abandoned ideas just for LCP. I do like that. It's so interesting because, like, I think Ishmael's the first one that sort of, like, points out that there are turns and the characters are sort of aware of it. I was thinking about killing time earlier. And just the, like, with Rhodia's insecurities. Like, not changing. Like, the idea of not just, like, that and wanting to be special, but also having the knowledge that you were given your chance and you failed. You know that you had your turn. I ran away from it. And then compare that to like... particularly like... because I don't know what they remember of Heathcliff, but like... Ishmael and Don Quixote's song, they had like their big moments. And you don't even have the sort of excuse that you were first like Gregor or anything. I don't know. I just get the feeling that that ship might have sailed, yep, for me already. Yep. It was clear to me that Sinclair wasn't just talking about physical training or his combat prowess. It's about something that more than half the sinners had faced and were facing at this point. About his past and the path that lies ahead. The guilt and the pressure of having failed to confront it. It was never going to be easy for him to let go. I don't think anyone's got the perfect idea of how the whole trajectory of their lives is going to be. That's why we're all on the bus, isn't it? You know, you can just shout at me to get my act together, like Heathcliff does. Oh, I will, if I have to. Just get Dawn to beat you up again. Whatever that was, you guys managed to talk it out, huh? All I heard was that ticking noise. Well, sorry about that. What Dante said was, hey, don't bother. I just needed a quick glance at that look on your face to feel that tick-tock with my heart. Thus, the curious case of the alarm clock came to an end. So, what do you guys think Ryoshi was trying to say? Two culprits. Guy with nightly nightmares and my translator. Oh no. Oh, was he pretending not to understand even? I see. Sinclair and I sat there for a moment, absorbing the awkward silence. Hey, day 30. We'll do this. I'll stay, make it count. Just trying to get the, like, up there and healing the morale. I haven't gone some combos in a little bit, but it'll be fun to go back through this. Hello, sinner number 0. Owned by Zola. Finally, the 30 days of lessons were completed, and the day of the final exam was upon us. Everyone came out to bid good luck to Jiaxi-chan on our way to the final exam. My lady, I have nothing but absolute faith that you'll be able to complete this final exam just as excellently as you have all the others. It was most likely you'll be facing off against a skilled foe from the Jue or Shiv family. Yeah, who will it be? Of course, you will doubtlessly wipe the floor with them. I've taught you all that I know. I hereby give you permission to leave this boot camp. You got this, Shi-chan. Guys, you really didn't have to all come out here to see me off. Still, I have undying faith that you will emerge victorious, my lady. However, Zigong and I have also prepared about 21 alternative solutions in case things go awry. So please don't worry yourself too much. You have faith in me or not? Upon our return to the classroom. Hi, Bao Chai with ominous background music. No, I wanna do the battle with Shi-chan. Must be very nice to be Shi-chan. Have so many teachers from all walks of life helping her out. It had been a while since we last saw Jue Bao Chai, which was during the regular assembly. What are you doing here, Big Sis Bao Chai? How many hours the stream goes? I don't know if I'll do the whole event again today. I'll probably do like another hour. Because if there seems like there's still a significant amount after that, I'd prefer to split it again. I feel like this counts for 2 intervalos worth of content. What are you doing here, big sis Bao-Chai? I couldn't stop myself from paying you all a visit out of pity. Only Shichen and Shichen and Baoyu both smiled on like nothing happened. Our blossoming years would have been peaceful still. Big sis, please stop talking to me like that. I didn't know you could even say such a thing. Baoyu, it has always been this way. If a fruit is fully ripened, you have to seize it and taste its juices before anyone else. We can't just let go. We can't stand emptiness. My brother couldn't. My parents couldn't. The you was born and raised on the very same soil we were. Why do you walk so softly, so lightly? I don't. My footsteps are no longer light. Every step, every sight I hold in my eyes as the days go by fills me with abundance. I'm only trying to accept everything as it is, without asking for more or less. But how could one do nothing but watch, when we're surrounded by such fragrance? What more do you seek, big sis? I want to be closer, that my hands may reach you. Have you already forgotten who had sent you that guest lecturer? Jichun's palanquin isn't headed to the exam site, is it? No, it's not. It's heading to Big Sis Yuanchun's exam site. Blasted scoundrels! I must hasten after the palanquin before I lose track of them. Wei sprinted outside even before Shui Bao-Chai finished. A trap, huh? Ella, shouldn't we also get going? Calm yourselves for a moment. Zagong swiftly came between us, clearly having taken a gauge of the situation. It has been too long since the palanquin has departed. It is better to move based on concrete evidence, not urgency. Though, a beast seems to have chosen the latter. Don't... Oh. Can still do that without the leash, huh? Or maybe this signifies the Uma Musume are coming to save the day. I think I heard the faint sound of hooves coming from the direction Zagong was glancing in. So this is what you've chosen. Yes, the exams she's taken thus far were all meaningless lies. I could have shared this earlier, but I decided to follow my own heart, as you have decided to follow yours. Bao-Chai smiled sweetly. So now, what fragrance do you smell from me? I smell nothing. Shui Bao-Chai left the room wordlessly upon hearing that reply. Yay, we did victory! Hooray! No, I'm laughing that like that's the ending to the entire mini game. Wait, let me see the Chivos. Oh yeah, third midterm, take every teacher's class, see to the end. Didn't quite get that to 100. 15, clear all achievements. 2 points short. 30. So close. Jichun, why? I'm doing great, thank you, thank you. I guess I can play like the mini game. You're allowed to... Oh wait, yeah, stages, sorry. Finals. It's still not a battle. So close, so far. I'm just thinking about like Bao Chai and Dayu's portrayal, because again, it's like it's super different from how I don't mind like the characters being different, but I do like them to sort of have the same sort of like relevance to the story thematically in a way, or at least there's a point for their differences. And I guess even more than their differences, I wish they just had like Dayu and Bao Chai had the same sort of presence that they had in the novel. I do miss that a little bit. You know, you want back up, Dogo? Puppy. There you go, there you go. Nice cuddle. A terrible jest Jiao Yuancheng plays down to the very last day. How much time has passed already? I've already given her clan, including Wei, instructions to keep their eyes on the palanquin, as I observed much strangeness from the palanquin bearers. Yet there are many places to which one may covertly kidnap the family hierarch. Still, we have to. Your heart is still in a rush. I do not mean to imply that we will abandon her to fate. Look, I've selected a few places on the map with the highest probabilities of being their destination. As the time is not on our side, the Heisho Pax and your team will have to mobilize separately to explore all possible options. Please, let us see more Heisho. Among them, I aim to send you toward this place. Indeed, the glorified internment camp of Hongyuan, now shut down. Decent comp. Pingan Residential Support Zone. It is a policy Jiao Yuancheng and the former Jiamu pursued. The policy was indefinitely tabled and the zone was closed off, as many voiced reluctance to pass it. But I find it hard to believe that Jiao Yuancheng would admit defeat so easily. It is a secluded place, perfect to secretly bring harm to the family hierarch, not to mention the symbolic value it carries. It's okay, we taught her so well she's gonna go Super Saiyan. I hope she's okay. I have some faith in your pupil. You have taught her to the best of your abilities, have you not? I trust that she'll be able to fend for herself until our arrival. Yeah, we trained really hard for the entire month. The only reason Jiao Yuancheng would employ such under-the-table tactics is because she knows that a fair match would not be in her favor. So let us yank her hand out from under the table and make her regret it. Ooh. I want to do a fight. Oh, yes. Hierarch Rescue Operation / Let's see, how do we want to do this?
보는 눈은 있네요. 여기서 저만큼 유능한 인재는 흔치 않죠.
Oh wait, still don't have the muscle memory. I know there was somebody yesterday. We all saw it. We all saw it. Maybe it's illegal. Because Wei's not meant to be here. There we go.
흑수, 오필도, 이상이요.
Oh, Sinclair's the egg buff. Oh, it would be nice to use him.
있네요. 여기서 저만큼 유능한 인재는 흔치 않죠.
Maybe, let's see, 6. Maybe we'll... Oh, we won't
잠깐,
really, we'll
이번
leave
임무는
Greg.
내가 나갈게. 괜찮지? 잠깐. 이번 임무는 내가 나갈게.
I want to use Ishmael just because I haven't used her
보는 눈은 있네요.
much before.
여기서
I just want to
저만큼
get the
유능한
feel
인재는
for it,
흔치
even if she's
않죠.
blunt here.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
Oh, I can't wait. We hurt ourselves along the winding passages of Hongyuan. At first I thought we might have been able to move faster had the Mephist obviously been here with us, but walking through the winding irregular paths reminded us why palanquins were a thing in Honyuan. Already. Yeah, here we go. It definitely stood out to me that, like, despite the, like, sort of bright, cheery vibe of the trailer, the backgrounds present for the unit previews were so dark. Upon our arrival at the location Zagong pointed out to us, something emerged from the dark. A figure, note 2-4, a small platoon of shadows. Hey, show. Darn it, we're surrounded. Oh! Oh, they're so cool. They're so cool. I know we've seen the units. The shadows slivered into physical form, lapping their purple serpentine arms at us. It's the branch of the Heisho packs. They don't belong to the family hierarch. Oi, what now? What do you mean, what now? We can't sit here and waste any precious time. Come on, let's fight our way out of this ambush. Ain't that usually my thing to suggest? Fighting's all about morale. Looks like the classes did have some effect. Sinclair's right. We don't have any time to waste. They're so cool.
이상이요. 행색이 이상하나 그럼에도 이상이요. 내가 맞서. 내가
Let's see.
아시의 이상을
Veil
함께
Striker?
줬다. 호위 이상이요.
Shade Striker. Elongating Palm. So yeah, Poison. Poise, Rupture, Deathrite Venom. Same as ours. Seal Puncture. I remember some of the complaints were like that they... Why did we get like 2 of them that they didn't show up in the story? Serpent Herb, Deathrite Venom. Comes an unclashable skill. That makes sense for assassins, that's cool. Clash Wind, 2 Rupture, Poise, Serpent Arm, Deathrite Venom. 8 Rupture, Deathrite Venom. I'm for a chance. Now's our chance. For a turn, if this unit reduced the target's Deathrite Venom down to 0 stat, gain 1 pierce damage up next turn. If the target is Deathrite Venom, deal 2.5% damage for every Serpent Arm himself. Panic Recovery. Shadow Arm Panic. And okay, Endure Blunt. Neutral but unopposed. Well, let's get that ready. We'll just get everyone started, basically. That can. Able to. Maybe how would this actually? Okay, there we go. Absolute resonance doing its job.
불가
시비수에게
You lost.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
Sure. Okay, you have yours. I think Otis didn't get hers. Oh yeah, right. Skill 3. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not super used to, I only, like, just sharded. Lord and Ishmael. That's what I'm worried about when we do a boss. Keeping their... I don't totally... Oh, no doggo wants to get down. I don't totally have all the mechanics internalized, particularly where, like, all the count is. Okay, and also it's...
한화 휴재.
Okay.
개인의 꼴몰지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오.
neutral. Get you going. Oh, thank you, Pills. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely night. Oh, wait, till you get built up a bit more.
위야. 막아내지 못하리. 숨통 끊기.
도끼를 본다. 저 해충을 도려내라.
Then Otis, early on, both for unopposed is useful enough to get. Only the passive.
놀랐어?
You're so cool. And then actually forget. Come on, Yusong. Was it to get dimension? Okay, we need sloth. Well, do your best. We'll get your sloth up.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
도끼를 본다.
Oh yeah, we could be
저
doing
해충을
foul
도려내라.
shenanigans. Besides these shenanigans.
묘여.
I saw on another whale's website that Honglu actually does have lines already recorded for all of the Haste show. Have you heard him go like Myo-yo? Because that's like how he says now. There we go. How many are there? Save that for another turn, I suppose. But yeah, they already did future-proof the passive. I actually have a question. Did they update this so... So this has Mal, Otis, Gregor. I'd like it if they updated, like, either all their passives say this, or this includes, like, a song. Had, like, the separate passive
한화 휴재.
for it.
개인의 꼴몰지 마시오. 전장에 전념하시오.
Wherever, like, the Haste Show bolus thing is. Oh yeah, here, right at the top. Tremor Burst. I'm really curious how a Tremor... How do you clash? Tremor turn is gonna, like, work out with them. What does... Yeah, because I haven't really used their max back 6. 6, okay.
흑수묘 뒷박대춤.
Have fun with this, little snake.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 마음 놓고 열어줘.
Tremor Burst.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워야죠. 끝내지.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
깨우치시길.
Thank you, friends. Didn't get to see much out of Get the Song Black. That's okay.
또 한 줄 길을 남겨
100. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to like.
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만
Oh.
세월이 지나면
I guess we
홍로는 그제야
should
알게
do
되겠지.
the real broken unit here.
이 홍로가 무엇을 바꾸었는지를.
I guess we should be using the real broken unit, which is Hirokuma Ryoshu. And also, just out of curiosity, I don't think any. Oh, somebody did. We could try that out if we wanted. Oh, that's only level 50. But I want to use Kita-san Black. I'd like to see Dragon Honglu. Dragon Heisho. I want to see the Dragon Heisho a lot too as well. Sinking, presumably?
어디서 뱀 기어가는 소리 들리지?
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
I'd be interested if it was like, if they would somehow like combine that into the current world or put that into the current world or like somehow make it in part of like Lord Honglu's world.
행색이 이상하나 그럼에도 이상이여 내가 맞서 내가 아시의 이상을 함께 줬던 호위 이상이여.
Sure.
헤어내리 12수에게 이 앞에 숨지었지.
Lord, take the Dragon Bolus. That's interesting. I'm gonna be a believer in Tiger Ishmael. Good job, Rhodia!
모든 것에 견뎠어.
Great order. Struggling.
강화 휴제.
Yeah, you're level 55.
마시오. 전장에 전념하시오. 일기당천.
Hey, good job there. Orange. No, I think there's really something interesting in the story about her being killed and then revived as a Heisho. Control, let's try it. You go. Try and do that.
일기당천. 도끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
I'll just make them all now.
묘여.
Heathcliff also has like rabbit imagery going on. Just make him a bunny as well. They're just so cool.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
Nice and opposed. Yeah, sure. I guess we can at least see it.
헤어내리.
물 넘고 거꾸로 제쳐라.
끝내지.
놀랐어?
고작 이 정도 탐내는 거야.
Okay, launcher 4. Depth Striker, okay. Because remember, I was talking about 3D modeling and like the Haze show. I wasn't really sure what to do with their, like in 3D, how this weapon worked. I know there's a lot of stuff you can do with texturing, but I just couldn't, I had to like sit on that. Elongated arm, do you have anything really different here? Oh! When using an unfocused volley, when attacking the same target, deal 20% damage, much more potency and count. I feel like you have some cool stuff I wish our Haze show did. I wish you were a little faster, because you're not doing well with your
시간
poise
끌 것
here.
없이 모조리 지워버리죠. 숨통 끊기.
I remember seeing the notes of an author about the 3D model of Sancho's lance. Oh yeah, I've actually tried that. I couldn't. This is where my skills aren't very strong.
놀랐어? 빈틈투성이네.
I was having trouble visualizing the like the way it goes up and down. Dun 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 dun.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
That's one I wanted to do with like poly modeling, but I just had trouble like the way everything like overlapped. I could kind of understand it, but couldn't quite make it work. And that's some like you need to understand it better. That one's weapon, but like Contempt All one. That's the one I can't wrap my head around either.
넌 구름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Poor Ishmael. Can't even get her poise started.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Oh, the adept. Getting there. Let me in. Let me in. Let me out. It's too powerful. Thank you. Oh. Would it be better to save if this is the boss fight? Would this be better to save maybe and finish everything tomorrow? And then I can try and get like Sinclair. Maybe that might be the better idea. I'll do some mirror dungeon without doing the fight or something. What does chat think? Or do you think I can do all of this in like another hour? I do like it's made for Rooster Sinclair. I want to try him out. Say it for tomorrow? Okay, yeah. It's hard, so it wouldn't be ideal. Oh, I'm excited then. If you want to. Yeah, okay, then we'll finish this tomorrow then. And I'll do like some regular mirror dungeon. I'll avoid the pack. Oh, exciting! Or I could like grind the other stages. Oh, exciting, exciting! Because I want to be able to use Sinclair Andy Song. Oh, exciting! The adept. I wonder which adept. I guess we don't know what like a serpent adept does look like. That'd be interesting. Trying to like combat their poise as well. It was just one, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just one, just one. And look at all this. I can see why they were like trying to hide this border. And then I can also review my rupture, where all my rupture count is. Okay, okay, so we'll save this for tomorrow. And then otherwise, I don't have my exact schedule tomorrow because I have like some meetings and such. So I'm gonna schedule it with like the caveat that I might have to move it to later. But we'll hope not. But I hope that's not. But it wouldn't go too late, just like whether it starts, which hour it starts at, you know? Let's point them out besides Faust or Stisfel. I think they're all pretty... I mean, Faust is... I don't use the word easily, but is broken. Our first, like, unit that actually breaks the mechanic, because she can fully break skill rotation. But I still think, I don't see like replacing the other Mao just because they're so good for count. And as sort of the, we're getting more Heisho, counts being a little bit harder. It's still fine to maintain. And like we have the extra tools, like giving like Otis bolus contamination. But Otis is really nice just to not have, because we have a bunch of them like Rhodia and Ryoshu. The count is on Clash Win, which of course then you lose when that becomes staggered, or you could like lose that midterm and it messes up your count. Where's Ishmael? So mine and -1 there. 1, 1. Okay, -2. Neutral. And then you have all your launcher and such. Let me just double check. Wait, excuse me, event? And again, you count 1, 2. Okay, that's neutral, which is nice. Line breaker, rupture, bind. Nothing there, but there's your, okay, your count's there too. Then your passive for Ishmael is all the poise. Okay, okay. Oh, I want to see Yuan-Chun fight. She doesn't seem, she's one of those that like doesn't seem. Poise potency. Oh, we want count. Again, line breaker. Just remembering Strider Wu. That's all the haste. And tremor. And concussion is does the more damage. Yeah, okay. And you soon. I need to get you sooner rather than later. Again, I don't want to like overdo sharding just in case we don't know what's coming out of like. Not that we can. I mean, of course, not that we shard. We know we can shard. I'm assuming not during the Arknights event, but just in case I pull them during Arknights. But I do need you for one of the achievements. What achievements? Doing it slowly. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining me. Nobody said anything, but I would love it if this event ended with like a with a sequel hook for Arknights. Well, thank you. The doing all the voice acting is always a little tough on my throat. So, and then with this one particularly, I just like got so into the comedy. I wasn't doing super great at commentary, but best event. I don't even think we have to get to the ending to establish that. But development for all... Oh, and event with the Arknight trailer. Again! We'll see it again. Incredible. Okay, so thank you everybody. Thank you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow. And hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.